Have you ever dreamed of walking into a shop in Armenia, spotting something you love, and buying it, all in Armenian? Well, you're in the right place. In this explainer, we're going to give you the exact words and phrases you need to make your first purchase a complete, confident success. All right, let's set the scene. You're in a bustling market in Yerevan. You can smell the amazing food, you see all this incredible stuff, and then you spot it, the perfect souvenir. You just have to have it. But what do you say? What's that first move? That's exactly what we're going to figure out today.
So, first things first, we need a toolkit of words. Before you can have a conversation, you've got to know the basics, right? Let's get familiar with the key places and people you'll meet.
Our journey begins in a konut. Now, this is your all-purpose word for a shop or a store. It could be a fancy boutique or just a little corner shop. Let's give the pronunciation a shot. Konut. Pretty simple, right?
Or hey, maybe you're in a shuka. This is a market, and honestly, it's one of the best places to be. You'll find everything from fresh fruits to amazing handmade crafts. And this one is super easy to say, shuka.
And who are you going to be talking to? The vacharo or the seller? Now this one's a little trickier, I know, but let's break it down together. Vacharo. Getting this one right is a great way to start off on the right foot.
And of course, the whole reason we're having this conversation, it all comes down to the jin, or the price. It's a small word, but it's a powerful one. Jin.
Okay, we've got our vocabulary down. We know the place, we know the person. It's time to get down to business and ask the most important question of all.
All right, lean in, because this is the phrase. This is your golden ticket. Inch arge sa. If you only learn one thing from this explainer, make it this. It basically means, how much is this? Let's say it slowly together. Inch, arge, sa. Perfect. You got this.
So, you've asked the question. The seller gives you a number. Now what? Well, you need the words to react. Is it a good deal? Or is your wallet feeling a little nervous?
Okay, let's say the price is a little higher than you were hoping for. The word you need here is tank, which means expensive. You can just say sa tank, which is this is expensive. Let's try it. Tank.
But on the flip side, what if you're pleasantly surprised? You're thinking, wow, what a bargain. The word for that is ezan, or cheap. So you could say, sa ezane. Give it a go. Ezan. So here they are, side by side, the two ends of the spectrum for your reaction. You've got tank for when it's a bit pricey, and ezan for when it's a steal. Just having these two words in your back pocket gives you so much power in the conversation. So what do you do if something is a little too tank? Well, you can ask for a zechsh, a discount. To ask politely, you can say karoch ek zechshtal, which just means, can you give a discount? And hey, in a lot of markets, this is totally normal. It's part of the fun. All right, theory time is over. Let's see how all these words actually come together in a real conversation. We've got the vocabulary, we've asked the price, now it's time to actually buy something. So, our dialogue begins. The customer walks up, starts with a friendly budev or hello, and then bam! They use our golden phrase, inch RJ eyes varnashapiki. How much is this shirt? What a perfect, confident start.
And the seller replies with the price, 10,000 drame. That's 10,000 drams. But wait, listen to that next part. Baitzejka. But there is a discount. The seller offered it right away. How cool is that?
So let's lock that in. The starting price, the first number we heard was 10,000 drams.
And then, with that magic word, zich, the price drops straight down to 8,000 drams. Now that is a pretty great deal, and it happened just like that. The customer is definitely happy with that new price. They say lave, which is like saying, okay, great, and then they close the deal with the final commitment, sa aim for snoom, I'll take this one, and it's done. Before we wrap this up, I want to give you a few more super useful phrases for your toolkit. Hartirunegek is how you ask, do you take cards? Very important. Garogem payusak stanal is, can I have a bag? And if you're not quite ready to buy, bar zapes nayumem, I'm just looking, is the perfect polite way to just browse. And at the end of it all, the seller will almost certainly say shnara kalatun, which is thank you. A great way to respond is with chundram, or you're welcome. And there you have it. You just made a complete successful purchase, all on Armenian. So we did it. We walked through the entire journey, from just spotting something you like all the way to saying thank you. Now let's just do a quick recap to make sure all of this really sticks.
You know, when you really look at it, the whole thing boils down to these 3 simple steps. Step 1, ask the price with in charge sa. Step 2, say you'll take it with sayam versnum. And step 3, finish politely with shnor hakalatun. That's the core of it. You can absolutely do this.
We've given you the tools, we've walked through a real conversation, you are ready to go. So, the only question left for you is this. Now that you have the words, what's going to be your very first Armenian purchase?